What's up, everybody? News 19 Nerds here. We got a special edition of Press Play. I just thought it'd be kind of cool today to have the owners of ColaKicks, Adam and Josh, here. And we're doing ourselves a 2019 sneaker review. And basically, a lot of sneakers dropped this year. And we had some real good ones. We had, some hype ones, some maybe overhyped ones. We'll get into those details now. But before we get into that, kind of give a breakdown of stuff. ColaKicks, I feel, has become a staple of the sneaker community right here in Columbia. And if you guys want to kind of just tell me a little bit about yourselves, about the store, like what made y'all really start this whole operation.
Yeah, like I said, I'm Adam, Patrick, Josh. We're both from Spartanburg, South Carolina. We started ColaKicks 2017, beginning of September. Basically, he moved in with me. We were just roommates, and we both started. We just started selling shoes a little bit, and it was going well. And we just went to a couple stores around here and saw what they were doing and everything. We're like, man, we could do something like this. And
right.
It honestly just came down to us taking a little risk. Got a small 800 square foot location on Rosewood, and just opened up with like 54 pairs the day we opened.
Right.
Yeah. But 2 years ago, but. Yeah, man. You don't say anything, but
I mean, yeah, we kind of going into our senior year or my senior year, his junior year at USC.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to kind of do something that would look good for a resume.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't like really successful, it would look good on a resume to potentially get us a job once we graduated.
Oh yeah.
And kind of doing this full time now.
Yeah,
so
turned into a little career. So
definitely for real.
working out.
Now tell me exactly. With just owning a business can be difficult.
Right.
Having a sneaker store with the reselling, dealing with people, people want a certain price for shoes or how either buying or selling. How's that been? How have y'all had to deal with that, specifically with selling sneakers and other merchandise as well?
Well, like the when we first started, like online markets weren't as big, and now there's the emergence of sites like StockX and Goat and stuff like that where people can kind of go and check the prices for their shoes before they sell them, and so they kind of see that, okay, here's this Travis Scott 6, they're going on StockX for $600. They bring them in, that's what they want to get for their shoe, not realizing that I gotta sell it for that $600, or somebody's just gonna buy it for right there, or buy it there instead of buying it through us. So like just kind of explaining that to people and getting people to go down on their prices is a little bit tougher.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of negotiation. You gotta give and take. You gotta work with people. You can't just offer someone $100 for something and then sell it for $500. They're not gonna come back to you. They're gonna talk bad about it. What fair?
Yeah.
So we are one thing we like to do. I feel like we do a pretty good job of this. Is we let you know what we want to pay for it. We'll let you know what we want to sell it for. Then we make you an offer. We always have to make a profit, obviously.
Gotcha.
But we're super reasonable, super fair. We just kind of. We'll work something out. If we can't come to an agreement on a price on a shoe, then obviously we'll just hold off on it. But for the most part, we do a pretty good job at working with people and paying out really well for stuff.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Now, this year was something real special for you guys. We had our very first, basically, sneaker con down...
the ColaKicks Expo.
Yeah, the ColaKicks Expo. Shout out to everybody that came by and did their thing.
Appreciate y'all.
Tell me exactly, what was the process of doing that, and, what did you think about it? Exceed your expectations?
Yeah, a lot of customers are coming by, since we started talking about, because we go to sneaker cons all around the country and bring back stuff. But South Carolina's never had a sneaker expo like that ever in a convention center, so everybody was just telling us man, we need to do one. So we just kind of did one. We just went to the convention center, taught people, got the prices for everything, and then we just we put a lot of work into it. Reached out to a lot of different people, asking them if they wanted to be a vendor. Had a lot of people looking to reach out to us and everything, and it turned out really well. About kind of what we expected. We definitely plan on doing another one. Not sure the exact date when we're doing another one, but we definitely will have an expo again, and it was really good. Just a whole lot of.
It was awesome to see, because we become really close with a lot of people through the store, but everybody's separate, and so kind of having everybody coming out together in one spot at one day, it was really awesome.
Yeah, that sounds dope. All right, guys. Also, tell me too. So, year 2019, we've seen a lot of sneakers released.
Oh, yeah.
Some that we've seen from years previous before. We've seen some new ones. Tell me, what at your store, what were some of the hottest things people were looking for? What's like some of the most expensive shoes that you guys had seen?
Yeah. This year, man, anything Travis Scott touched just kind of turned to gold.
The year Travis Scott. He did it this year.
He killed it. Every like Jordan 1s, like going every size going for over 1,000. These 6s, the lowest size going to like 500-600. He's everything he touches it just resells like crazy. That was pretty good for me personally. My favorite release of the year was the Bread 11s. That's actually the shoe that got me into reselling shoes when I was back in high school. Just to have that because of the first pair of Jordans I ever had. So to get those to come back again, whatever, that's pretty cool to me. They're just a classic, one of everybody's favorites. But
now it's interesting that you mentioned this shoe. Me and Josh were just talking about this when y'all came in. I really do love the Bread 11s as well too, and I know the high patent leather is supposed to be more closer to like the OG, but I'm not the biggest fan of the high patent leather.
I feel you, man.
Like it still looks good. Like I was telling him, even with the black on black, it makes it look better. But still, man,
they look a lot better than the Concords, that's for sure.
Yeah, that contrast is kind of crazy with that high patent leather. But I mean, it's still iconic shoe, a beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
And this is the most recent release that we've gotten this year.
Yeah.
But I was looking back at some of the releases this year. We've had a lot of Jordan 1s come out.
Jordan 1s have been crazy this year. They know they're going to sell them, so they're just pumping them out as fast as they can.
Quick question: what's your favorite Jordan silhouette?
One. For me, personally.
Probably 3 Jordan 3s.
I can respect it. I'm in between 1 and 3. 11 and 6s.
Yeah, can't beat the 11.
11 and 6s,
1s,
man.
3s, 4s, 6s, and 11s. That's all I
was
wear.
about to say 4s.
Yeah. Now, in you guys' opinion, were Jordans the most dominating shoe, brand this year?
Kanye with Yeezy, like with Adidas, man. All the Yeezys he sold some Yeezys this year, and we've been moving them pretty well too. I don't know. Nike and Jordan, they're definitely up there competing. I mean, like Adidas and Nike are competing really well and stuff. It's just, I don't know. Kanye pumped out. How many Yeezys he released this year? Probably 50.
God, so
many.
it's. But he sold them.
Every pair sold out. So.
Then the 350 V2 come out this year. The 350 V2, the Lundmark.
Yeah.
Yeezy Boost 700, Inertia. I mean, we had a lot. And the Clay. I wasn't even the biggest fan of the Clay, but I definitely say they look better in person than online and stuff.
Do. And like they're about to drop the Zebras right here again. They're dropping those next week?
Yeah. I'm
like
actually
fourth time, fifth time.
I'm actually thankful. I did give me a pair of these of the Zebra Yeezys. This definitely might be one of my favorite Yeezys out of the collection.
It's just a classic. You know, you can't beat the white, red, black.
Yeah.
It just pops out nice.
Yeah.
And speaking, since we just brought up the Yeezys, let's talk about some of the other shoes that we have here and stuff. Of course, we've talked about the Breads that just released. We talked about the Yeezys that are releasing again. Give me some more detail on the Travis Scott ones, because like you said, Travis Scott collaborations with Nike and Jordan have just been amazing. The Travis Scott ones that came out this year, honestly, that's one of my favorite releases this year.
All of them. He's just like, he's added his own little touch to every single release, and that's kind of what I think has just took it over the top. So like he added the little saddle bag right here that opens up, got a little compartment in there. The crazy color laces, who would have thought, throwing the yellow laces on like this olive shoe. That he killed that too. The glow in the dark bottoms as well.
Yeah, that's my
it's one of the best parts of the shoe. You know, you walk from outside to inside. They're gonna be glowing on the bottom. Looks really good. Besides that, I'm a big fan of these two that dropped this year. These Fearless ones. I think people kind of slept on them. They didn't like the all patent leather on them. I mean, they sold out, but the resale value is really low on them.
They kind of remind me of the women's UNC ones that came out that was patent leather as well too.
Like that Blue Chill type deal.
They're kind of like a fade from UNC to Chicago. From like obviously Jordan went to UNC and then to Chicago, so it just like transfers to that pretty smooth.
I feel you. Let me talk about these just one more time too, because I think Travis Scott did something that should have been done on these shoes whether it was just the Jordan sign or the Nike Air sign on the back, a different color than the actual like rest of the shoe. Like I wish when the Bread 6s came back out this year,
They would have done the infrared on the back.
Yeah.
That
To me, that makes just all the sense in the world to make the Nike Air, whatever that's on the back, like
just make it pop more.
yeah,
Right.
instead of just like going all up into the rest of the shoe.
I agree, man. Sometimes I wish we could work for Nike or Adidas and just start designing stuff. And just
Nike, Adidas, you could be friends of the show.
Telling you.
Holla at us. We have ideas. We have
Definitely.
creativity.
It's like we could with they dropped the What the 4 this year. You should have just called it the top 3 4 because it's got the military blue, the fire red, and the white cement.
Yeah.
Called it the top 3, and then they could have done a What the 4 and done like
Brought in some of the lightning in there.
the lightning, the thunder, one bread, or just they have some
snake skin, some
Yeah.
obsidian.
They could have made something
They
crazy,
could've
but
killed that.
it just
Yeah.
whatever.
What the fours are nice, but it's just.
They should have just
They
called
could
it
have
the
done
top
so
3s.
much more with it, man.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of fours, we saw the return of the Jordan 4 retro breads.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite Jordan 4 of all time. That or
it's
the
just
Toro. I
iconic.
don't know.
I say the cement 4 is my favorite.
Cements are up there.
Yeah, I love that one. But also with this comeback with the bread 4s, we had the Nike Air comeback on it. And
Love
do
that.
you guys see a real difference with your customers, or like does it matter if it's a Nike Air on the back or just a regular like Jordan sign?
It's hit or miss,
Yeah.
just depending on the customer.
I think a lot of people like the Nike Air for sure.
I prefer it. I prefer the Nike.
Yeah,
Air.
Nike Air just pops out a little bit more to me than
Right.
just a regular Jordan sign. I mean, either way, I'm fine with it.
Right.
But yeah, okay. So with the bread 4s, talking about some of the kicks that we still have right here on this desk. A pair of Oregon foams. I haven't seen these in a while.
Been a while, man. This is a pretty rare shoe.
Mhm.
Pretty much any shoe that Oregon does is just very limited, and they normally give them out to like their athletes.
I love the Oregon collaborations.
Pretty
that
much
they
the
do.
only way you can get most of them. Some of them do release, they have like a bigger release, but majority of the shoes that you get that are any Oregon are like the Oregon 3s and the 4s and all that stuff. Those are just given to like either the football team or the basketball team, and if you want it from them, you gotta pay thousands of dollars once they graduate and sell them. But yeah, they all do numbers and they all go crazy. Imagine being a student or athlete at Oregon, man. You get everything. It's crazy.
Yep.
Full scholarship and shoes.
Yeah,
That's
Florida and Oklahoma and Marquette and who else is
North Carolina.
and someone else, Georgetown. They're all Jordan sponsored schools now too, so
Yeah.
they get a lot.
We've talked about Yeezy. We talked about the Jordan brand. Let's talk about some more of like a little bit more complicated shoes. The Off-White releases. Has that been a big thing that people are asking for from y'all stores? Have y'all sold a lot of Off-White pairs? Were you able to get your hands on any Off-White pairs?
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to come by. Especially because there's not a lot of places in Colombia that actually get the releases. So there's definitely not as many pairs around as like say Charlotte or Atlanta or stuff like that. But they've been coming through. You know, we have a select group of people that like them, and you know, a lot of people bring in a bunch of their old shoes and trade up for them. You know? So we don't make it to where people have to come in and drop $1,000. They can come bring in 5-6 pair of their older shoes and just walk out with some brand new Off-Whites.
Yeah.
I got you. That makes me want to ask too. What's I know you probably had some funny things happen at the store before. What's something that somebody's come in with like, man, this shoe's like this much. You should give me this for. Like, what's some of the like most ridiculous things somebody's ever tried to buy a sneaker off of you or try to sell a sneaker off of y'all?
Well, not too long ago, this one of these guys. What you talking about?
A dude brought these in a couple days after they released, and they're going for like $300 right now. Everybody knows that. Everybody's selling them for that. But he brought them in, and I was like, "What you looking to get, man?" And he was like, he looked me in the face. He was like, $450, and I was like, "Nah, man, I can do like up to like $280 depending on your size." And he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna get like $400 for them." And I was like, "Do your thing, man. Like, power to you."
He ain't gonna do his thing at y'all shop.
Right.
We've also had some just like definitely have people all the time come in that just don't really know what they have and they want like crazy amounts and stuff. One dude brought a pair of Travis Scott 6s and won like $2,000 one time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a lot, but I mean, it is what it is. When people are gonna act the way they want to act and they think they know things that we don't when we do it for a living, it's okay. But we also get like some people bring in stuff they know what they have and they're reasonable prices, but some people bring in some stuff that's just like you open the box and you're just like, whoa, like that's a $10,000 shoe right there.
Yeah.
Like we've had that happen a couple of times, and it's just like shoes that you don't even like never seen before unless like you know what you're doing. Like the Legends of Summer.
The Legends of Summer.
Yeah.
It's Justin Timberlake's collab. It's just a sample pair they never really released.
Yeah, Jordan 1. They're man, they brand new pair. You saw a dude buy a pair SneakerCon for 15,000 cash before.
Like,
this right here is what they want.
Yeah, that pair right there.
These ain't even fire like
they
that.
They don't look good, bro. There's just like
20
20 of them though. So like
it's nothing crazy.
Yeah,
rarity, I see.
Yeah, it's just no one has them.
But like 15,000 though, like I'm getting something a little bit.
Yeah. He think he Eminem with the sales.
Yeah.
Speaking of sales, to kind of track back to the SneakerCon. I keep on saying SneakerCon. I'm so used to that. The ColaKicks Expo.
Yes.
Brand name. You know what I'm saying? What were some of the highest prices of some of the rare sneakers that you saw there? And were you expecting to see some of those sneakers that y'all saw there?
I think there was like a pair of Air Mags there.
There's a pair of Air Mags, couple pairs of Mars Yards.
Yeah.
Some
that
Easy 2 Red Octobers were there.
Oh my goodness.
So
I forgot when did the was that 2016 when they first dropped? I can't remember.
The Nike Yeezys. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
Goodness.
It's
Oh, you know what?
been
Yeah,
a couple
because
years
it was
He's been
right
with
around the
Adidas
time.
for what? Since like
3-4 years now.
2016 now? 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I wish I could just go back in time and just tell my
Man.
past self, like, listen, on this date, at this time, Kanye West is just gonna randomly drop these sneakers, and you need to buy like 3 pairs.
Yeah, you
10.
could.
Yeah.
Buy them all. Like, you go for it.
Pay off your student loans and buy a new car.
And then have another 100.
Yeah. It was just ridiculous. Yeah. Speaking of hype, what would you think is I'd ask about what's the most hyped shoe, and I'd probably say the Travis Scott ones.
Yeah.
Up
probably.
there. Was there anything that you guys were surprised with that didn't sell like you thought it was going to sell, or was there something that y'all didn't think that was going to sell that you sold a lot of, or you saw people with?
Man, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, Adidas, when they were putting out all these just like Ultra Boosts and NMDs and everything, they were selling for so much. Like the Cream Ultra Boost, these I'm wearing right now actually, they were going for like $700 and stuff. And then Boost just died, man. All the hype for it, everything just fell off. And so there's a lot of really good looking like Adidas Boosts that came out this year that go for absolutely nothing. Like 2 years ago they came out like the Woodstock Ultra Boost. They did like a collab or like a tribute to Woodstock back in the day, and make like a tie-dye Ultra Boost. They look great, but I mean they go for like $250.
Got you. In y'all opinion, what really makes a good sneaker, or what's like in your mind the perfect sneaker?
Man, it's got to be versatile. You got to be able to dress it up. You got to be able to
wear it with some basketball shorts and sweatpants,
something
too.
like that.
Yeah.
It's got to be, durable. Like a lot of the, not like holding up, but like on a lot of the new 11s and stuff like that. With that icy bottom, you wear them 2-3 times and it just starts yellowing really bad.
Yeah.
So like nobody wants a shoe like that.
Yeah.
So
That happened
you gotta
with
be
my
able to-
72 10s. I had.
It's the worst, man. So you got to be able to get some wears out of it. Versatility. I don't know, man. I feel like
Comfort's huge. I mean, everybody.
definitely comfort.
There's a lot of shoes that look good, like that really don't feel the best. People just wear them just because they look good and stuff. And I mean, I do it sometimes too. Don't get me wrong. But if you're on, like for us, we're on our feet all day at work. And for everybody who is, like, you gotta have something that feels good. Otherwise, you're just not gonna wear it. Comfort's big for me, man. I kind of less go about like what's hyped up, what everybody's thinking is great, and just kind of like what I like and like comfort. And
That's the
but I
cool
still-
thing about shoes too.
Yeah, you know-
is that there's so many options. You can kind of wear what you want.
yeah, and it's still just like you don't like. That's one thing about both of us that I feel like I mean, it's just kind of true is we'll don't get me wrong, we'll wear Travis Scott's and Off-White and stuff. Like they're super hyped up and we like them and stuff. But like there's stuff that comes out that is super hyped up and everything. Like you got some Balenciagas with the chain reactions and stuff like that. My opinion, there's a lot going on. They're cool and stuff, but like I probably wouldn't wear them. Just because they don't feel good and they they're just a lot,
Yeah,
man.
you're gonna have a calf workout at like just wearing them. It's
You're paying like retail's like $1,000, and then they don't hold their value at all. They just
Yeah, I
just
see
just
a
a
pair looking
designer
at
name.
$975.
Yeah, it's just what like I mean it's in our day and age you have a lot of people that just desire to be like celebrities and stuff. I mean that's normal.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to be like LeBron or like Lil Baby too. Like everybody just everybody wants to drip and look good and do what all these like celebrities with millions and millions of dollars and do. And don't get me wrong, I want all that stuff too. It's just people these days, I mean, it's so funny that people will just pay like thousands and thousands of dollars just to have something that makes them looks like they have money.
Right.
get a couple extra likes on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's
Instagram ain't been
interesting.
popping like that. Them shoes ain't gonna get you all them likes you think you
Nah.
want to get.
It's not, but I mean, it's super crazy. Some people I know that struggle paying their bills, but they'll come in and spend $600-$700 on a pair of shoes, and
Stupid.
it is. But
Don't go broke buying sneakers. I know it's a hard thing to do,
Yeah.
but don't go broke.
But if
buying
you are gonna go broke buying sneakers, come to ColaKicks.
sneakers. ColaKicks got such great prices that you won't go broke.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, I see
Yeah,
that. It's like
appreciate
that.
it.
Okay. I mean, we could be here all night talking about sneakers, guys. But I kind of want to just make this a little bit more personal. Note. What's the plan in 2020 for ColaKicks? What have you learned from this year that you plan on, either changing or staying the same next year?
There's always ups and downs. Not even just like with ColaKicks, but running a business.
Mhm.
So we learned a lot. We learn every single day about what we can do better, improve ourselves, improve our staff, improve our store.
Mhm.
And so we'll take some of those things into consideration for 2020 for sure. And also trying to open another store.
Yeah, we
at the
do.
moment.
Hey, all right.
Can't give the location yet, but it is gonna be a new city, and there's gonna 100% be a new ColaKicks opening up at the beginning of 2020. We're actually working on making an offer. Been making an offer on a couple places right now. Trying to figure out what's best for us. And but yeah, definitely another ColaKicks coming to a city near you.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, to kind of close out again, Ashley, what's your favorite sneaker release from this year?
Probably the Bread 11s, yeah.
Red 11?
Bread 11s, just because that's like a personal, first Jordan I ever had.
Just because, like, in today's game, it's kind of crazy for somebody to drop a shoe and it, like, really wow somebody with the details. I'm going to probably have to go with Travis Scott 6s, man. Like, just he did a couple things that nobody's done before.
Yeah.
And just brought out some details in it. It looks really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even like 6s like that.
Yeah,
But
perfect.
I think he did a great job.
I can respect that. For me, it might be either Travis Scott 1s
Lows or highs?
or highs.
Highs.
Highs, yeah.
Highs.
I'm more of a fan of highs anyway. To me, only real silhouette that looks okay with lows is the 11s.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't like 6 lows. I don't like.
Terrible.
Yeah, 5 lows
Not
is
good. Hey, 7 lows? Terrible.
Yeah, don't disgusting. I don't even want to just mess up a shoe like
I think
that.
the 2 lows look better than the 2 highs though, but
Really?
2 highs are just terrible in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
my opinion. A lot of people like them, don't get me wrong, but Jordan almost left Nike when they came
Because
out with
of
the
that
2.
shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
It's
not
the
a great
3
shoe.
that kept him staying around. He would have left, and Nike probably wouldn't even
Went to
be what it
Adidas.
is today if he would have left. So
100%.
Right. Well, guys, I won't take any much more of your time. I appreciate y'all coming through once
man.
again, and
Yes, sir.
we'll definitely be doing more of these and stuff
Oh,
too.
it sounds good.
Everybody, you can check out ColaKicks right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Y'all want to shout out y'all Instagrams or anything?
yeah, it's just
websites?
at ColaKicks on Instagram, and I'm Adam Patrick 21 on Instagram.
I don't even know my Instagram, but you can follow ColaKicks.
That'll lead you to them. But yeah, this has been our little sneaker review for the year of 2019. We know 2020 is going to have some more fire coming at us. And like always, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram at WLTX.com. We appreciate the views.
Yep.
Happy New Year's to everyone, and we'll see you later. Peace.
Appreciate y'all.